as the game was unfolding. I'm just glad it unfolded the way it did last night. So really proud of our team. Hallmark of good teams is you find a way to win when you don't play your best.
You came into this game hitting .362 against lefties, and they went lefties the whole way. And I believe there were no extra base hits. Was there just something that your guys weren't seeing it right, or?
Well, I think there was a couple things. I think Kyle did a good job of mixing pitches. I think he did a good job of locating pitches. And when you do that, you disrupt timing and you disrupt the hitter staying in their best swing. That's why pitching is so important when guys can really do that. I would also tip my hat to their defense. I mean, the center fielder probably took away 3 extra base hits on his own tonight. It's also very windy tonight. The park played different than it has in terms of the way it was blowing. So I think there's a lot of factors, but I'll give Robinall most of the credit for that.
Sounded like there's a lot of excitement in the post-game talk there. What was your message to the team after a game like this?
It was a couple things. I mean, good teams find a way to win when they don't play their best. I remember, Pat Riley back in the day saying that when he had the Lakers and Magic Johnson and Kareem and those guys when I was a little kid. And that is a line that always stuck out to me, is great teams find a way to win when they don't play their best. So that was the first one. And then the other one, we went right back to the play, honestly, of like, we're not going to accept in winning what we wouldn't accept in losing. And we didn't take as in character at bats. We were a little sloppy defensively. Chandler Murphy, I thought really, really picked us up tonight, and then Riley for an out, and then Vince in the ninth. So, and then the main thing is we got a quick turnaround with 11 a.m. game tomorrow. So go to bed, get reset. Tomorrow counts the same as tonight. So we don't want that one to sneak up on us.
What was the key element of Ryan's at bat in the eighth?
I think he just didn't try to do too much. And it allowed him to stay short on a ball that was out over the plate and hit it where it was pitched. I thought that at bat, typifies maturity in a professional hitter as much as any at bat we've had taken this year. And there's been some really good ones.
You mentioned that dream you had. Was there anything that spurred it that you saw maybe yesterday that said maybe this could be that type of game?
I think just doing this long enough, I knew today was going to be really hard. We watch a ton of film and the numbers might not dictate it, but, Robinall is just, he's good pitcher, and it's not been reflected maybe in the numbers, but you could see how he changes speeds, how he never gives in. He doesn't miss over the plate. He doesn't miss up a whole lot. Probably a little bit to do with that than anything else. And it's so just about that day and the play, and the team that deserves to win is going to win. And I think our pitching tipped the scales for us in terms of the bullpen. We made plays late in the game, and we got just enough good at bats in a row right there. And that was the separator. So it wasn't easy, but we definitely deserved to win tonight. I just knew it was going to be harder, Matt, to answer your question.
Coach just told us that he had a dream last night that it was going to be a close game. Did you get that same sense that it could be a closer game against Utah tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we know they're a good team, and we know we have to fight for every win. I mean, it is the Pac-12 still, and, every team's going to be really good. So we knew that we were going to, have a really close game tonight. Not so quite what Skip said about his dream, but, we're always ready to fight in close games. We know we have a great offense and great pitching staff.
Sounds like there is quite a bit of excitement in the post-game talk there. I mean, what's kind of the message that you're hearing after a game like this, coming off, an 11-1 win on Friday night and then having the closer one tonight?
Yeah, it's just sticking to it. That's our biggest thing, is sticking to our plan at the plate and on the pitching side as well. I think we did a really good job of staying into the game, as it went on. Things didn't go our way. They made some plays, but, we just stuck to our plan and stuck with our guys, and, it came out in our favor.
Chandler, how important do you think it was to be able to put the amount of innings you were able to do in this game, considering that you guys are probably going to be going with several pitchers tomorrow, as it's been the last few Sundays?
I think it was really important for me to go as long as I could. Towards the end, I was getting a little wild there for a minute, but I knew our other guys would come in and get the job done. And for me to go that long, it was very helpful for our team for tomorrow.
Did you think it was just a matter of time that this offense was going to break through?
Oh, absolutely. I had no worries about it all game. I knew that we'd come back and then win. Our offense is just amazing. So, we're always confident.
How are you handling this role now that doing more in the bullpen. I think earlier this season you said something about being on call. Is it still sitting well with you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just in the dugout, and then whenever I get that call to go down to the bullpen, I just go down there and get warm. I think it's a fun role, and it's nothing that's different for me anyway. So I think I like it.
Thank you.
Garrett had some issues behind him defensively. When you come into a game like that and are asked to kind of maybe slow things down a little bit, what's the key to kind of trying to get things under control?
To get things under control, you just stay one pitch at a time. Try to do the best that you can, and whatever happens behind you it happens. So you just gotta stay the next pitch every time you go out there.
Coach alluded to the fact that he thought this could be a closer game tonight. Coming off last night when you guys score 11 runs, win by 10, what's kind of the mindset when you enter the game knowing, hey, this is a different type of ball game than yesterday?
I try not to just focus on the past. I was coming in the game, and I was just going to come in and just try to do the best I could and try to hold them as much as I could.
So Chandler, with tonight's win, you guys have secured your 6th straight Pac-12 series win. How hard is it just to win one conference series, considering how competitive the Pac-12 is?
Oh, it's extremely hard. I mean, playing at this level in the Pac-12, it's definitely very competitive baseball. And I think we've got a good team and a good group of guys that can get the job done. And I think it's very hard to do that.